Hello. Welcome to another video of how to grow a potato. And we have bad news and good news. Bad news is this is my third time trying to grow a potato. This is week 3 and we have one potato, meaning the other potato died. Right? I will show you if it's still there. I will show you. So the bad news is I was panicking a little bit because this paper towel is dry. Why did I keep the potato dry? Is because it was already getting purple stains. I don't know what makes purple stains, So I decided not to water the potato anymore. That's the bad news because the potato is now oozing out water. You see there's black mark here. It's not oozing water, meaning that the potato is moldy, right? So the good news is the potato is rooted in both sides. So let me show you. The potato is rooted here and this side too. Meaning that we have to cut the potato into two and then let it dry. After letting it dry, try to grow it. Right, so let me show you the dead potato. So a small context about me growing a potato and why is it my third time. I started how to grow a smallest potato. The potato did not make it because I only opened the soil and I threw in the potato, closing the soil with the expectation that's how you plant a potato, right? And then while I was following through research, and I figured out that that's not how you grow a potato. Unfortunately, the potato did not make it. I tried my second time trying to grow a potato. One made it, one didn't make it. The one that made it rooted, like this one too, right? But it started raining heavy to a level where the potatoes, I ended up digging them out. They never made it. So this is my third potato. So in the process of me digging out the second potato, as this one is my third potato, potato one survived, meaning my first attempt in growing potato, the one that I threw into the soil, it actually survived. So unfortunately, I don't know does the plant still grow whatsoever, because when I dig them out I saw roots. Unfortunately, I just closed everything within the second potatoes into one pot. Why? Because it's been raining so long, it's not, so a potato is not the same as any type of a plant. In a potato, we call them root plants, where everything grows under the soil, right? You rely on faith. And then compared to other plants where as soon as it gets rooting, you put it into the soil and then you pay attention to the tree. The visible grow and the non-visible grow, right? So potato, same applies with other vegetables that grow under the soil. We rely on faith, meaning that even if there's trees or leaves growing out from the soil, you won't be guaranteed enough until the season of harvesting has arrived to where you can actually harvest. That's where you can tell that your grow rate was a success or not. So this is what I'm trying to explain to you right now, that as much as we have the rooting system, the stem system and whatsoever, we can put it into the soil, but it's a waiting game where you will have to wait until the potato season or whatever period of you planting a potato has ended. And it ending, it means now that the potato is a success or not, right? It's my first time growing a potato, that's what I can say. So where will I grow the potato? My previous video I explained that I was growing carrots, and my carrot pot, the carrots did not make it due to heavy rain. Carrot consuming too much water, they explode and then they die. So they consumed too much water and they died. And now the carrot pot is going to be converted into our potato pot. And again, as I explained, right, it's me figuring out, can I really grow a potato, right? And then we'll take it from there. It's a learning phase. We learn journey by journey. So let's go get the carrot pot and let's start doing the planting. Because once again, what made the first potato and the second potato not be successful is the first potato, like I said, it died, and then I don't know what happened to the soil. It started rooting. The second potato rooted using this very method, the toilet paper. You wet it, you cover it, and then you wait a couple weeks. After waiting couple weeks, the potatoes root. After rooting, you take it out and you put it into the soil. The second potatoes, the soil was too much watery to a level where they did not grow. Like I said, we were expecting heavy rain. That's one of the make and break when it comes to growing plants. The water can make you, and the water can also break you. So as much as now this is my third attempt into growing a potato, we are 50% in to the grow rate, right? We have already developed the potato. Now it's the real reality into planting it. So will it grow, or will it be the same as other potatoes and die? I don't know, but it's all in the faith of the soil, right? Everything is organic. We are not going to use speed grow or anything. It's just an old systematical method, right? Put soil mixed with charcoal, and charcoal is actually carbon, so it helps the root system. The logs also, wood becomes a water storage for the roots, where the roots can actually sponge the wood, if the soil has less water. So it becomes a water storage for the roots. The pot, we prepare it. We prepare the pot, water the pot, and wait a couple of days until the soil is settled or whatsoever. And then we compact the soil, and then we start doing the planting. That's an advantage when it comes to having a pot. I will explain to you further. Let me get the pots then. Right here, this is our pot, and we fill it with soil, charcoal and wood, and we just keep watering it. We prep, and then as soon as you can fill the soil here and then put water, the soil will compact to here. That's why we prep the pot, so that it becomes much accessible to plant easy when the soil is already prepped, because then for you to put a dry soil and then you put in a plant and then you water at the top, right? The plant might shift or might go with water or might not even grow at all because the soil is not prepared with the pot. So you preparing the pot with the soil, automatically it becomes, you technically cycle the soil, right? And it becomes much easy for you to just unpack the soil using my special tool, of course. This special tool is an offcut steel that I've been using for my pots to take out weeds and compact the soil, and it's pretty much an advantage for me to use this tool. So we'll uncompact the soil, and then compacting the soil, you just put in the plant or just put in the seed, and then you close the soil without even watering. Or even if you water a little bit, because the soil has water, the soil is moist, the soil is already been cycled, right? So it becomes an easy job for you, right? So what happened to the carrots in this pot? The carrots in this pot, let me see. So they became fertilized for my plant. So what was the purpose of me having these sticks? Besides infestation, right? Birds and rodents were now visiting my pots and they were eating, my plants. So this one became a systematical way for me to prevent the rodents to crawl or the birds to fly in. So it becomes a safety thing, right? So I'm not going to put the potato immediately here. I was just going to show you that this is where the potatoes will go. Why? Because I have to cut the potato into two and then put them on the sun so that they can dry, and then I will put them into the soil, which means it's going to be 2 days later or a day later. Why am I allowing to dry? Because if I put them in there here, they're gonna mold. So while they are dry, it becomes like a stem, and then it becoming a stem, it will also assist the plants to grow. So yes, if you like such videos, thank you for watching till this end, and yeah, I appreciate the love and support. It brings consistency towards this channel. I thank you. So right now I'm just going to unpack the soil and I'm going to cut the potato. So this is the beginning phase of how to grow a potato. If I were to be honest with you, this is the beginning phase. So I will update you when the potato is growing, and also update you on the shots if the potatoes never make it. So yes, this is the end of the video. Bye bye. Peace and love.